Here's a curious experiment. It's a real experience. It's a real experience, and moreover, and not only that, it's a real experience. This could actually be part of the experience right now. In other words, the experiment in question perhaps continues. So, where was I at? Now, what shall I euphemize? The point is, half an hour ago, I met an extraordinarily attractive woman. At the Mama Tried. Mama Tried is just a few down the street. I'm in Sunset Park. Now, before going into, I'm not going to go into any description because you already have anticipated the point. How is it? How is not the question, but rather, we live in a world where I can, and which I did, I wrote my phone number on a bar napkin. Pardon me, I'm going to sneeze. I wrote my phone number on a bar napkin and my full name, Dimitri Fergatis. And I handed the lady the bar napkin. We had been talking about this and that. And I said, I find you extraordinarily attractive. And I must be on my way. I said, this is my phone number and this is my full name. And with this, you can find my YouTube bullshit. Now, if I had Oedipal training, I would be in a position to understand something about the experience that I just had. But the only datum that you get, not standing in the requisite day say position, the only access you get are my reported words, which depend on my own concepts, my own language, and so on. So it's distortions within distortions. But just the structural reality that the society has set up now, such that some idiot like me can disseminate his phone number and name. And while even though I may be a bit much to take, live and direct, nevertheless, what? What are we creating in terms of ideal projectability such that somebody can, with one lousy phone number and some lousy half-baked flattery, because I want to fuck this lady, right? Some lousy half-baked flattery. Yeah, you're attractive. Well, she is attractive, right? But now this actually, because the person in question could actually be watching this right now. It's a bit weird. I don't know what any of this means, but it's definitely real. And these questions are much more real than any questions about dating apps And they are much more real than any questions about contextual meeting people in physical, concrete, real life groups, because what? IRL, what's IRL worth these days? Jack shit. Barely anything. We've already hijacked the entire Husserlian idealization of the phenomenology of consciousness.